Hey beauties, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I hope you enjoy it. Bye! The first step to applying any eyeshadow is to prime your eyes. I prefer using foundation. You can use concealer for this. By priming your eyes, you prepare your eyelids for the product. This will help the product appear more pigmented and actually last on your face. You don't want to apply powder and then the next thing, 2 hours from now, there's nothing there. So to make sure that your product latches on to your skin, you want to prime and prep your eyelids. I prefer using foundation because it doesn't crease as quickly and as easily as concealer does. That is just my personal opinion. And I use a sponge to blend this in, and then I go in with a brush just to get into all the nitty-gritty corners. I'm using a foundation shade that is similar to my skin tone simply because we're not going for a very bright and colorful look. However, if you're going to be using a very colorful eyeshadow and you want those colors to pop, please go for a lighter shade of concealer or foundation. Now, if you're a beginner, I think it is important to set your eyelids with some compact setting powder, as this will make it easier to blend out the eyeshadow because we have already applied a powdery consistency which is similar to the product of eyeshadow. Now jumping straight into eyeshadow, as you can see, I'm packing in that eyeshadow color. I'm not blending it out, I'm simply just pressing it into my brow bone. I'm following the natural shape of my eye actually. I do not have hooded eyes, but I think this will work for most people. Just follow the natural shape of your eye. I'm just filling in that blank space below the eyebrow. Packing in the eyeshadow will help it appear more pigmented. I have just shown you the grip that I use as to packing in the product. Now we're going to blend out this eyeshadow, and this is the way that I hold the brush. This is a different grip from the previous method. This just allows you to have a lighter hand as you blend out the edges of the eyeshadow. As you can see, I'm not blending out completely my whole eye. I'm just blending out those harsh edges to make sure that we still have that pop of color, but it looks more smooth and more blended. Because my eyes are already big, I do not blend my eyeshadow up to my eyebrows, but if you have small eyes, I would recommend that you drag your product outward, and as you can see, I'm also blending it towards my nose bridge. Now we're going to define the crease exactly where I'm pointing. That is what we call the crease, and by defining it, you add a darker color just to enhance the shape of the eye. If you have smaller or hooded eyes, I would suggest that you look upwards into your eyebrows and feel where your crease line is naturally. I hope you understand what I meant. This is basically like look at the ceiling but don't tilt your head upwards. This will just help you identify where your crease line is. And now I'm going to blend out that darker eyeshadow that we have applied. Remember to focus on the edges. To cut the crease, you're going to need a lighter shade of concealer and a mirror. You need to be able to see yourself. You apply the lighter shade of concealer right below that dark crease line. That harsh crease line was supposed to give you a little bit of guidance as to how your concealer will be applied. I personally prefer using the wand of the concealer, but you can use an angled brush, and I just fill in half of my eye with that concealer. This honestly takes practice, and at the edges of that concealer, I'm just going to fade it out so that it doesn't look as harsh. Now for the shimmer, I'm going to apply some setting spray to my brush to make sure that the eyeshadow is as pigmented as possible. And then I'm going to pack it on directly to that concealer. Make sure that you have your eyeshadow right next to you because you don't want to move around during this process. Because your concealer is wet, you could easily smudge your concealer with your eyeshadow. By the way, do not blend out that eyeshadow. You want to pack it on and only blend it out at the edges where you faded out your concealer. It is crucial to pack on the shimmer eyeshadow instead of blending it out because it can appear crumbly. Remember, you're mixing a wet consistency with something powdery, so please pack, don't blend. And now I'm going to do the next eye, and hopefully you will get a better understanding of how to cut your crease. Remember, practice makes perfect, and all our eye shapes are so different, which is why my tutorial may work for some and not apply to everyone. So just a quick recap is to pack the eyeshadow, a lighter eyeshadow color, and then you're going to blend it out. Remember your grip And then we're going to pack a darker eyeshadow in our crease to make sure that our eyes are defined, and then you're going to blend out the harsh edges. Remember, once again, your grip. How are you holding your brush? Now here I attempted to follow that trick of looking upwards once you have concealer. It doesn't work for me because my eyes are really so big. This trick makes my eyes look even bigger than they naturally are, and that's not the look that I'm going for. But if you're someone with hooded eyes, I believe that this trick of looking upwards or looking up to the roof when you apply your concealer can actually help you identify your crease. To be honest, most of the times I just wing it because I already have big eyes. But if you're still scared of applying concealer directly to your eyes, I would suggest that you start small and build it up from there. See how it looks, see if you like it. Once again, setting spray and pack on that eyeshadow. Do not blend. And this is how the eyeshadow looks. You could honestly stop here, but because I'm extra and I want my eyes to pop even more, I'm going to show you another trick as to how to prevent hooded eyelids. Once again, setting spray, and this time I'm going in with a lighter shimmer eyeshadow to make sure that it pops and it stands out, and I'm going to trace the natural shape of my eye. I'm going above the previous shimmer eyeshadow that we used so that when you open your eyes you can still see that shimmer and that shine. The following clip will show you the difference between the two. As you can see here, my eye is more open. On the other side where we didn't do this trick, my eye was still hooded and closed. This trick is a simple way to open up your eyes and make them look more big and to draw more attention to your eyelids. Now all that is left is to apply some lashes and you will see the final reveal. Remember loves that all the details to the products that I used in this video will be listed down below in the description box, so please do check that out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey loves, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching it. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below any other tutorials that you would love for me to do. But from me girl, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and thank you so much once again for watching. Bye!